Morning. I thought I'd talk to you today about my practice, since I'm a professor of the practice. I'm a filmmaker, and with my husband, I have a small production company called The Film Posse. We're based in Midway Studios, which is in 4 Point Channel. And we do a lot of work for public television. We do American Experience programs, and we've done ANOVA, among other projects. But we're embarking on our first large-scale independent documentary project, and that's the Lorraine Hansberry Documentary Project. And I'm not going to introduce you to the subject first. I'm going to do that second. I'm just going to tell you a few quick things about the project, because the video can say a lot more, and that's what I do, right? So we are crafting the Lorraine Hansberry Project as a nonfiction transmedia storytelling project, and you can see the components or the platforms that we're envisioning. We've already completed 19 interviews, including Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte, Ruby Dee, all of the original members of A Raisin in the Sun's cast that are alive, as well as a few of Lorraine Hansberry's family members. We have focused primarily on the documentary, and we're waiting to hear from the NEH right now for production funds. One of the things, especially because we're a two-person shop, we shrink and grow when we have the money. But I thought I'd talk to you about some of the opportunities we see and some of the challenges. So we've done these 19 interviews. We've collected lots and lots of research. By the way, we've been working on this on and off for 9 years. And so we are excited to share new and emerging research to the public. We have some material that no one's ever seen before or heard before. The great thing about just crafting a nonfiction storytelling project is that you can do storytelling across platforms, and there's a lot of different audiences that are interested in Lorraine Hansberry. And so we can craft things that target each of those. Educators, teachers, and students are a big part of that. We're excited to be working on a project that is interdisciplinary and is multi-generational in terms of our collaborators. We have a team of humanities scholars from different disciplines, and our executive producer, for example, is 80-some years old, and we're already in talks with Artists for Humanity, which is a program for high school students to work with us to create media. The challenges in this project are pretty much all centered around fundraising, and a lot of traditional funders stopped funding history and biographies, in part because it's very expensive. Our rights costs are probably over $300,000 alone. And then you get funders who periodically will fund African American content, but they might do one project a year. So if they funded Skip Gates, they're not going to fund us. Staffing, collaborators, and partners are going to be needed to do all this work. Randy and I cannot do all of this alone, and while we're in talks with lots of different people and people are excited about the project, only some of those potential collaborators will go in on grant writing with us. So they expect to be paid. And then, everyone talks about how easy it is to reach people. We have these great tools, and we tried for the longest time just to increase the likes on our Facebook page. And it wasn't until we started paying for them that our Facebook likes went from January 1st about 100 to 3,000 some as of yesterday. So that was kind of eye-opening for us, that you had to pay. So you really have to pay and have even a team to get out there. And so again, it goes back to staff. We need a team. And actually right now we have a Northeastern alum on our team who was formerly our intern. So I want to show you my video just to introduce you to some of the research we've collected, as well as to introduce you to Lorraine Hansberry.
We lost one of the most brilliant and incisive voices.
But we have a Kickstarter page. We're going to start a Kickstarter campaign next
public intellectuals
month, and I hope you guys will take a look at that. And we have a Facebook page as well as a Twitter account. And if you have any other questions about the project, come see me. Thanks. Bye.